27 Stunning Wonders of the Natural World. The natural world is an awe-inspiring place filled with breathtaking landscapes, lush forests, cascading waterfalls, and far more. 27. The Amazon River. One of the most impressive water bodies on Earth, the Amazon is the longest river in South America at over 4,000 miles. And has the largest drainage system on the planet, discharging roughly 7,4,000,000 cubic feet per second. Surrounding the river's drainage basin, the Amazon rainforest is just as impressive, stretching out over 9 different countries and roughly 40% of Brazil's land mass. 26. Jeju Island. Jeju Island is a volcanic island and province of South Korea that sits to the south of the peninsula between South Korea and Japan. It's where you'll find the Jeju volcanic island and lava tubes, including both the extensive Geomonoreum lava system and Mount Hallasan, the highest mountain in South Korea. 25. Ha Long Bay. Ha Long Bay in northern Vietnam is a popular tourist destination thanks to its gorgeous limestone karsts and floating fishing village. Thanks to these unusual landforms, many of them still unaffected by human impact, the area became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. 24. Iguazu Falls. The famous Iguazu Falls straddles the Iguazu River on the border between Argentina and Brazil. Its name, Iguazu, means big water in Guarani, and it seems appropriate made of 275 waterfalls. It is the largest waterfall system in the world. 23. Puerto Princesa Subterranean River. The Puerto Princesa Subterranean River is located on the Philippine island of Palawan and leads into a cave that you can take boat tours through. It was impressive enough as it was, but in 2010, a group of environmentalists discovered the river has a second floor, so there are small waterfalls inside the cave. 22. Table Mountain. Table Mountain is a famous landmark that towers over Cape Town, South Africa. Its main feature is a level plateau that stretches approximately 2 miles from side to side, edged by impressive cliffs. 21. The Great Barrier Reef. Australia's famous, gigantic barrier reef is sadly at risk of being destroyed by climate change, overfishing, and tourism. It would be a sad end for the largest natural structure in the world. 20. The Grand Canyon. The famous, massive canyon cut by the Colorado River through Arizona is one of the few wonders that belongs on every iteration of this list. The Colorado River has been carving this canyon over the course of, according to several studies, 5 to 6 million years. 19. Harbor of Rio de Janeiro. Brazil's most famous city fills in the spaces between the surrounding mountains and the ocean, making it one of the most beautiful cities on Earth. Above it all, it is watched over by the Christ the Redeemer statue, one of the regularly cited man-made wonders of the world. 18. Mount Everest. Everest Peak is 29,035 feet above sea level, or at least it was. Nepal's earthquake in 2015 is believed to have clipped the mountain's height, so India and Nepal are about to measure it afresh. 17. Nighttime Aurora. The aurora, also known as the aurora borealis, northern lights in the north, and aurora australis in the south, is caused by the collision of solar winds. with Earth's magnetosphere and can be viewed from pretty much anywhere within certain latitudes, depending on the visibility and severity of the geomagnetic storms. 16. Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls on the Zambezi River between Zimbabwe and Zambia is the largest waterfall by volume in the world at over 5,500 feet wide and 355 feet high. Its local name in Tokaleatonga is Muzi Oatunya, which literally means the smoke that thunders, gives a perfect explanation of what you'll feel if you get close to it. 15. The Dead Sea. The Dead Sea, on the border of Jordan and Israel, is one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world. It was one of the world's first health resorts for Herod the Great, and has supplied a wide variety of products, from asphalt for Egyptian mummification to potash for fertilizers. 14. Mount Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro is Africa's tallest mountain and, as it's a dormant volcano, the tallest freestanding, or non-massif, mountain in the world. It has also been the subject of many scientific studies because of its shrinking glaciers. 13. Gita Grotto. The Gita Grotto is a series of karst caves in Lebanon that was inhabited in prehistoric times and is now a major cultural symbol of the nation. Not to mention a practical one considering it supplies drinking water to over 1 million Lebanese people. 12. Masurian Lake District. This well-connected system of lakes, comprising over 2,000, in Poland is a popular European vacation spot. Connected by rivers and canals, the lakes form an extensive system of waterways surrounded by large forests and historic towns. 11. Maldives. Kudos to the Maldives for getting the entire country on the list. The Maldives is a series of coral atolls in the Indian Ocean, and if climate change raises sea levels by even a little bit, it will no longer exist. The nation's highest point is only about 7 feet and 10 inches off the water. It's the world's lowest country. 10. Angel Falls. The world's tallest uninterrupted waterfall, at 3,212 feet, is in the jungles of Venezuela and undoubtedly one of the best natural wonders of the world, whether it is on a list or not. It was not known to the outside world until American aviator Jimmy Angel. Following directions given by the explorer Felix Cardona, who had seen the waterfall 6 years before, flew over Angel Falls on November 16, 1933. 9. The Black Forest. Germany's famous Black Forest is famously dense and dark, but it's also home to the cuckoo clock, charming little towns, and fairy tale castles. It is the place where Hansel and Gretel had their encounter with the witch and where Little Red Riding Hood was followed by the wolf. 8. El Yunque. Stretching a modest 29,000 acres, El Yunque is the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. National Forest System, and just a short drive east of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Within the park are opportunities to swim in waterfall pools, rare species of tree frogs called coqui frogs, and excellent hikes through some of the lushest forest in the U.S. 7. The Matterhorn. The Matterhorn, which rises to 14,692 feet between Italy and Switzerland, is considered one of the most difficult mountains to climb in the world, particularly from the Italian side. While expert rock climbers may be able to summit it, for everyone else, the best way to see it is to take the Matterhorn gondola from Zermatt. 6. Milford Sound. Rudyard Kipling called this fjord on New Zealand's South Island the eighth wonder of the world. To see it for yourself, venture out to the northernmost part of Fiordland National Park. 5. Yushan. The trek to the summit is rather arduous at 15 miles, and a 6,110-foot gain. And you'll need to make a reservation to stay at Payan Lodge, the only option for sleeping along the route at least 4 months in advance. If you don't plan to hike to the summit, you can get great views of Yushan from almost anywhere within the eponymous Yushan National Park. 4. Yellowstone National Park. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see Yellowstone National Park, America's first national park, on this list. The Yellowstone caldera supervolcano and surrounding Yellowstone National Park represent one of the most striking landscapes in the world. 3. The Sahara Desert. The Sahara is the world's hottest desert, having been known to reach temperatures of 120 degrees Fahrenheit during the summer. And it's the largest desert outside the polar regions. It spans most of northern Africa, stretching across 10 countries and the disputed territory of Western Sahara. 2. Giant's Causeway. Giant's Causeway is a group of some 40,000 basalt columns in Northern Ireland that is believed to be about 50 to 60 million years old. It is a World Heritage Site and free to visit since most of the land is owned by the country's National Trust, which is akin to a park service. The rest is privately owned. 1. Zhangjiajie. The stunning sandstone pillars of Wulingyuan scenic and historic interest area Zhangjiajie looks like it belongs on Avatar's Pandora rather than Earth. Luckily, visitors only have to travel as far as China's Hunan province to see this spectacular natural wonder for themselves. There is nothing like exploring the natural world and taking in its beauty to create memories that will last a lifetime.